So we want to verify this identity, and it says we will work with the right hand side, so we're going to look at this right hand side first. And it said 4 terms on the right side of the identity will become exactly the 4 terms on the left if you divide by what? Well, the first term in the numerator here is cosine x. How do I divide by something to get 1? I would divide by cosine x. Well, let's check it for the other terms. If I divide negative sine x by cosine x, negative sine x over cosine x is negative tangent x. And if I did the denominator each term, cosine x over cosine x will give me the 1, and sine x over cosine x will give me the tangent. So what I need to do is divide everything by cosine x. Now, I can't run this in the homework system and write on it, and so it's not going to fill in here, but once you enter and it shows that's correct, it's going to fill these in right here. Okay, so then it says we need to multiply by 1, so we need to fill in right here what we're going to multiply by, and that thing we're going to multiply by was what we just had there, 1 over cosine x times 1 over cosine x. And so now we have, and it will fill it in here, and it'll have this part written right there for you. So distribute and write as 4 fractions. And so if I take this 1 minus cosine x to the cosine x, this first one is going to be cosine x over cosine x. We do need parentheses around these. I was trying to squish it in. Okay, this second box, since there's not enough room here, if I multiply that to the, there's the negative, to the sine x, it's going to be sine x over cosine x. And then here's the divided by, so the first term in the denominator is going to be cosine x that we had divided by the cosine x we multiply through by, and that second term after the plus sign has got the sine x on the top. We multiplied and we end up with the cosine x on the bottom. So now normally what would happen right here, this would fill this in once we did these boxes, and so we'd have each of these pieces, and then it says now simplify all 4 fractions. So first of all, we have the cosine x over cosine x, which would be 1, and then we have minus, and the next one is sine x over cosine x, which is tangent x, and then that's over. In the denominator we had cosine over cosine, which is 1, plus, and then we had sine x over cosine x, which is tangent x. And that is indeed what we were trying to prove.